Here we go, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Super Sangu here, and welcome to the stream. And here we go, right, the third and final new Lord from the DLC. 8 days on, and here we are. We've had a lot of fun with Oxyotl. Like, that campaign just ramped up in terms of fun, to be honest. Like, the first stream I was a little bit like, but then streams 2 and 3, I could carry on. I could carry on with that campaign. And obviously we had a look at Thorek, and he was just like a wrecking ball, like yeah, super strong. So then we decided to play Morga, and yeah, had a lot of fun with him as well, taking out the Empire in under 50 turns, which was pretty nice. And here we are. So here we are, Thorek Ironbrow. So I deliberately stayed away from most. Well, I've seen a bit of campaign footage. I saw a bit of Battlesea stream. But yeah, I've deliberately stayed away from you know, quite a lot of streaming, so I don't see too much about what he's about. I want to check out the new runic system for myself and all of that, the runic magic now. And yeah, here we are. So Ironbrow's expedition. So suitable climate jungle, oath gold cost for crafting runes minus 50%, extra oath gold from buildings plus 50%. So yeah, we're going to be swimming in oath gold hopefully. Here recruit rank plus 5 for runesmiths, upkeep reduction from runesmith heroes, nice. And then for the whole army we get extra AP weapon damage, armor plus 10, and reload time reduction for bolt throwers, grudge throwers, and quarrelers. Okay, so without further ado, we start with some longbeards with great weapons, no less. Some ironbreakers, who are, yeah, obviously they're one of my favorite units. Like, they're so damn strong. And a grudge thrower, so it's always good to, yeah, it's always really nice. Artillery piece. Let's see how we go. I think we start in Carrick Dawn. Is it like in the very far south, like the lost dwarven hold of Carrick Dawn? So presumably it's not so lost anymore, because Thorek is there. Yeah, let's give it a go. So, lost long ago to the hazy fog of time, the once bounteous hold of Carrick Zorn had become little more than legend. Yet where numerous bold adventurers have failed, Thorek Ironbrow alone has succeeded. The lost hold has been found. It is proof the Master Runelord believes that even this place, which the dwarfs have long abandoned hope of retaking, is not beyond their reach. No hold or ancestral artifact will lie undiscovered, for Thorek seeks to restore all that the Dorwe have lost. Carrick Zorn is merely the beginning. Let's hope they didn't delve, yeah, they didn't delve and find anything too nasty in the Lost Hold. Minds of Moria vibes or something going on. Yeah, guys, here we are. So, and it's Thursday, so I hope everybody's doing well today. Hope that the weekend is almost in sight for most of you. Yeah, I've gone from being a non-dwarf player, sort of never having played dwarfs about 6 months ago, to now actually, thinking not that they're one of my favorite races, but certainly I've been really excited, looking forward to this campaign. So yeah, let's check it out together. So forgive me if there's quite a lot of looking at screens and runes and systems and things. Let's just get familiar with ourselves and see who we're at war with. The Greenskins, probably. Arachnos. They're probably pitted us against if we do start at Karakzorn itself. Maybe we start outside it. Maybe we have to actually capture it.
The time has come to venture from your workshop once again, Master Runelord. Contact has finally been made with the lost Dawi of Karakzorn, who stand ready to lend their aid to your great cause. The nearby peaks are beset with Groby, who must be ousted to clear the safest passage north through the mountains.
Groby and the Raki.
For the relics of the old dwarf empire lie beyond, scattered throughout the world. Once the squatters have been removed, it would be wise to re-establish contact with your home of Karak-Azul, where King Cazador has ever sought your counsel. A formal accord with him will be invaluable in the trials ahead.
Okay.
The artifacts you seek sit in fallen holds, or looted by men, greenskins, and other creatures, living and dead. By the cold steel of Clad Brakak, take them back, or use diplomacy to gain access to them.
Okay, cool.
You have made it your personal responsibility to help reclaim the dwarf empire of old, Thorek Ironbrow. And your efforts may yet herald a new
Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong screen. I've just realised
in
this.
time.
Oh, what a muppet. Okay, tell you what, we missed seeing that. We've just been staring at my ugly mug the entire time. Alright, let's go. I'm frozen the game. Alright, let's go back out so you guys can watch that. Exit to main menu. We'll do this. We'll do this again. So right, new campaign, Mortal Empires. I was far too excited then, so I'll read that again as well. Where are we? Where are the dwarves? Right, here we go. Thorek Ironbrow. So all I did was read through this. AP weapon damage. This is interesting. Extra armor and AP weapon damage, and reload time reduction for bolt throwers, grudge throwers, and quarrelers. Then some stuff about runesmiths and yeah, Orf gold. So right, let's try that again, shall we? Go to large screen. Here we go. So you can hear me read this out again. Lost long ago to the hazy fog of time, the once bounteous hold of Karak-Zorn had become little more than legend. Yet where numerous bold adventurers have failed, Thorek Ironbrow alone has succeeded. The lost hold has been found. It is proof, the Master Runelord believes, that even this place, where the dwarfs have long abandoned hope of retaking, is not beyond their reach. No hold or ancestral artifact will lie undiscovered. The Thorek seeks to restore all that the Dawi have lost. Karak-Zorn is merely the beginning.
The time has come to venture from your workshop once again, Master Runelord. Contact has finally been made with the lost... Isidore has ever sought your counsel.
Right, there we go. Just sorting out my chat and stuff.
In the trials ahead. The artifacts you seek sit in fallen holds, all greenskins and other creatures living and dead. By the cold steel of Clad Brakak, take them back, or use diplomacy to gain access to them. You have made your personal responsibility to help reclaim the dwarf empire of old Thorek Ironbrow, and your efforts may yet herald a new golden age. In time, none shall dare defy the ancient might of the Dawi.
Okay, here we go. Right, how they play. Ironbrow's expedition. It's Thorek Ironbrow's personal quest to seek out the lost artifacts of the Dwarf Golden Age. By collecting parts of ancient items recorded in the Book of Grudges, he can return them to the artifact vault and reforge them to receive their powerful benefits. Access via the forge, the artifact vault reveals the location of each artifact part, which can only be retrieved through occupation or military alliances. So the forge, experts in binding the winds of magic to stone or metal, dwarves can use oath gold in conjunction with trade and make magical weapons, armor, talismans, and enchanted items. Dwarves maintain a record of all grievances committed against them in the Dammer's Cron, their Book of Grudges. Cool, so that I know that system's been updated, we'll have a look at that, and we can use the underway. Alright, cool. So right, reforge the following artifact via the forge, Beard Rings of Grimnir. Grimnir the Fearless is a patron of warriors. These exotic beard rings, masterfully crafted in his name, once belonged to one of his deadliest Slayer clerics, but have long been lost. Should they be recovered, the Slayers of the Brotherhood of Grimnir will be left with only the reason for their oaths of which to feel ashamed. And reforge the Blessed Pick of Grungni. Grungni, the mighty Allfather of the Dawi, taught our ancestors the very skills that have assured our survival for centuries. This pick is a holy relic crafted in his honour by the oldest of the Dawi, and the Longbeards will not be appeased until it is recovered. And keepsake of Gazul's favoured. So we've got a few things to forge here. This keepsake once belonged to a mighty warrior who sought to eradicate defilers of the dead in the name of the Lord of Underearth, Gazul himself. Its loss has been a subject of great shame. Hey, Hashot, we're just starting Dwarf campaign. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you've caught the very start, so... Its loss has been a subject of great shame, said to be felt even by the ancestors, whose souls will not be appeased until it is back in Dawi hands. And Lost Gifts of Alea, so there's quite a lot to reforge here. The goddess of the hearth, healing and brewing, Alea once bestowed great gifts upon the ancestors so that we could assist our fellow Dawi in need. There's no doubt that all dwarfkind will be greatly boosted by the return of these powerful items. Oh, and Morgrim's Gears of War. Morgrim's teachings the craftsmanship displayed with these sacred gears, legendary paradigms of dwarven engineering, are of the highest echelons. The knowledge set by their standard is sacred, so the revered instruments must be recovered and preserved for future generations. Okay, Raton's Collar of Bestial Control. Blah, 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 blah. With the help of the Engineers Guild, blah, 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 blah. This is something to do with... I know that we can get T-Rexes, can't we? And Smednir's Metallurgy Cipher. There's no doubt that Smednir's smelting techniques made us the most renowned metalworkers in the world. Without Smednir's lost secrets, the Dawi can never be as great as they are destined to be. And Thungni's Tongues of the Runesmith. Thungni's Tongues were utilised by some of the first runesmiths under his tutelage, serving them well in crafting the most potent rune weapons ever made. These powerful armaments were crucial in many of the great victories of our kin. Such weapons could not be forged again. Could be forged again, but not without the tongues that gave them their power, long lost in the mists of... And then, yeah, the normal chapter objective to capture 4 settlements. Right, woof. God, that was a start, wasn't it? Finally got here. So, yeah, right, okay, so literally a million missions. I thought there would be like 3 of them. I think I need to sit down. I think I need to sleep after trying to read that all out. Right, Great Book of Grudges. So, yeah, these are all... Yeah, right, these are all grudges. Right, reforge the following artifacts. Keepsake of Gazul's Favoured. We click on it. Ah, okay, and it's going to tell us... Is it going to tell us where to find these things? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, okay, so we'll come back to that. So we know we've got lists of missions here. Before we do anything else... Oh, browser. No, let's just speed this up so I don't forget. Okay, so that's done. Right, so we've got the forge here. The Great Book of Grudges, just had a look at. Tech tree. I don't think the tech tree has been touched. Let's do what we normally do. In fact, shall we? What I think is possibly a more efficient way of starting the dwarves, because although I normally want to rush for growth here, and autonomy of the holds, usually feels a bit more successful or a bit less stressful if you do put a few points into your missiles first. So we're going to get recruitment cost for quarreler units, and we're going to go missile strength after that. So 6 turns and that'll be done. Right, and then let's just have a quick look at diplomacy then. The Karakazul we are pals with.
Come, king. Let us feast and drink.
Right, they'll go for military access as well. I should have asked for some money for that, but it's okay. Heatikwa. I don't know if we want to be pally with the lizards. Possibly. Is it good territory for me? Oh, it's jungle. Yeah, it's good territory for me, so maybe we do want to take them out, although... Yeah, let's just leave them alone for the time being, I think, like, completely. And then we do own Karakzorn, so let's have a look at the building browser here. We do have Hall of the Ancestors, a landmark, so Lord Recruit rank +1 faction-wide, upkeep reduction for Longbeards, recruit rank +2 for Longbeards, and recruitment cost reduction for Longbeards, and local recruitment capacity +2. So... that seems cool, but like, are we going to recruit Longbeards? Like, that is the question, because if not, probably not much good having the landmark straight away. Yeah, we probably just want to build the gold straight away instead. Yeah, okay, let's build the gold. And this allows us to recruit some, yeah, dwarf warriors. If we build it up, we can get more quarrelers straight away. So I think we'll probably do that. Let's build that up. And then we got one little, what's his name? We got Gottfried Grimson here. So he's our first runesmith. So embed hero. It looks like maybe he has action locked available after unlocking the campaign skill sharpen weapons. Okay, so at the moment you just embed him and he performs the scouting action. So that increases our chances of getting a magic weapon. And this is a new, yeah, this is a new system. So it's really cool. They can have character runes now, as well as, yeah, like 8 sort of followers, runes, and banners. And he's got Ancestral Blood Grimnir. So that just makes him a little bit beefier, a little bit tankier, which is okay. And he's got a reasonable stat line. Like, okay, yeah, pretty good melee attack, 45, 35, 320. Okay, leadership, seems a bit low. 70 for a dwarf, I don't know. Let's see. Right, so let's go for this fight then. Move a tiny bit closer, and then let's embed this guy.
The rune's duty is never done.
5 units there, and what have I started with? So I've got an artillery piece, 2 quarrelers, 4 front line if you count the Ironbreakers, and yeah, 2 characters. So to be honest, we look really strong. Like, they'll probably run away. No, they're going to take it. Decisive victory, casualties low, and we start with. I should have had a look at Thorek as well. So bonus versus large. Oh, they've got an Ragnarok though, so yeah, that's probably why the balance of power is reasonably in their favour. So bonus versus large, so whoever's going to be fighting... Let's try and get the... right, so we can put it on the Ironbreakers and try and get them to fight the Spider, or adds explosive damage that reduces enemy leadership for the assigned artillery unit. Well, one choice. And let's give this, yeah, let's roll. Let's do it. I'll have a look at Thorek after this, and we'll have a look at the rune. Yeah, the rune forge properly. Yeah, they've set these poor orc boys up for a complete fail here, haven't they? Like giving us a choke point map as well. Yeah, I'm excited for this. What can I say? Right, okay, so there's a bit of a shadow over hill there. We'll probably just go here. Like, as in, I'll put the artillery piece here. Let's just see how we go with range. Right, so we can basically start hitting them from the very start of the fight. And yeah, we do, what was that? We do like explosive, yeah, flaming attacks. Yeah, base explosive damage and about the same amount of armor piercing explosive damage, which is pretty darn good. So yeah, cool. So we'll be ready for, yeah, we're ready to focus fire the spider down, I think. Try and let the Ironbreakers, well, it's not probably not quite as important in this fight, but try and let the Ironbreakers use up their Yeah, he's up there blasting charges first. So let's sort ourselves out. The artillery should be firing. That's what the Ironbreaker's here. Put these guys just in reserve. So what's Thorek start with then? So we can have a quick look at his stat line for sure. The magical attacks 45, 45, 403. So he's got those. He's got Rune of Speed and Rune of Oath and Steel. Master of the Ancient Law recharges in 20 seconds if he's in melee. Doesn't actually tell us what that does. Yet they are coming for me. But Rune of Oath and Steel, Rune of Speed. And so you can actually, yeah, you can't overcast these from the word go until you've probably put the points into his skill tree. Yeah, fair enough, it's okay. So a bit of armor. Already up to 18 kills. Just keep on trying to hit the Orc Arrow boys. And then hopefully any shots that miss will, yeah, hit some stuff behind. So yeah, let's have a look. What's our colour scheme like? Pretty cool. It's only on the shields for the Ironbreakers and the shoulders, isn't it? But yeah, they look pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Just like staunch. And then yeah, these guys. And turquoise looks good. And then we got Thorek. Who have we got? We got Thorek himself here. Like his beard plaited. I don't think I can quite do that with my beard yet. So, although I'm just here admiring my army, we should probably get ready to do some charges. But we really are just going to try and get rid of this spider immediately.
Nothing can stop us.
We've got the bonus versus large for the Ironbreakers as well, so with a bit of luck, that spider won't be here for long. I think we might have just punted, I think one of my characters might have gone flying, but Thorek's still here. I can see his beard. Thorek's here. Oh, they've popped their war, okay. They might knock through my Dwarf Warriors quite quickly. Oh, that said, no, we're doing okay. We're holding all right. Yeah, the spider has already, spider's already broken. Right, so I think let's just go. Let's go in here. So we've got a Rune of Speed, 24 melee attack as well. Oh crap! I should have put that down. And that puts 4x runes on cooldown as well. Okay, so yeah, careful with those blasting charges. I've paid a lot of attention. Right, let's just try and fight these guys. Oh, here we go. The spider's come back. Right, and the spider's gone again. We got some orc boys over here. Let's get rid of them. That's kind of okay. So it goes on cooldown for quite a long time. By the look of it.
Thorek Ironbrow.
That spider. Nearly TK HP left. Like, you know, that's not insignificant. Let's try and run this character down and let's see if we can. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Good. 452. Oh, it's a shame that we didn't quite manage to kill that, but never mind. Oh, we're too slow. We're too freaking slow. Maybe we need that rune to catch him. Yeah, we got the spider though. Superb. Alright, and we pulled out a decisive victory. Even though the dwarves, yeah, did take a bit of a pummeling there. Dwarf warriors. They could have made that fight a bit more of a challenge, couldn't they, for sure? They could have, even if they'd just thrown in like a unit of, I don't know, a unit of light cavalry or something, like some spider riders, just so you had that threat. I didn't even have, there was one unit of infantry that didn't even engage, they just stood in reserve. So Spider's gone. Yeah, this guy, we might be able to get a second fight out of this, which is nice. And so we get different choices depending on which races we fight, like most of the races now. So execute and loot, we get Oath, Gold and Treasury. Or drink to victory, income from all buildings, growth and public order. We're gonna go for the. I hope that's not a mistake, but we're. Oh, okay. He counts as already having half the fight. Yeah, we'll go for the Oath Gold. Right, so Lost Plateau. Let's look here. Right, there is a military presence. There are 6 units somewhere here. So although we probably don't need to, why don't we stand? We could stand here and we could recruit. Or if it's at Lost Plateau, the thing is here, if it's at Lost Plateau.
Rune of Swift Stride.
It doesn't look like they are, you know.
Moving.
Can he do an action the same turn? No, he can't. Okay. They're not at Lost Plateau. We can recruit when we take Lost Plateau. So let's make sure that we go for it next turn. But we've got some skill ups here. So scouting, put a point in there first. And cleanse corruption. Ooh. Extra magic item drop chance. Let's go for that first. I think our runes are okay. And Thorek, right, let's take a look. So, yeah, so he's got a couple of items. He's got his rune armor. And Clad Brakak. Gives him frenzy, sundering attacks. And the ability is a bombardment spell. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the runes, we'll probably take a look at this across, you know, as we move on. We'll be taking quite a big look at that. He's got Iron World and Inquiring Mind, so plus research rate as his blue line traits. Yeah, we want to get to Lightning Strike. Shall we try and get Tactician? Just to begin with, because if we have any tough fights going on, it might be a good idea to really buff up our quarrelers as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to do that first. Oh, I should have gone for... Never mind, I should have gone for movement, but it's okay.
Glories reclaimed.
Right, so let's move up here. And yeah, wait, and I think we're good. So just a quick look at the forge then. Right, so this is Artifact Vault, this is Thorek, but this is Thorek alone, so only he gets this. The Keepsake of Gazul's Favoured. Oh man, Oxy was brilliant. Yeah, Oxy was so much fun. I did like an 8-hour stream yesterday. I ended up playing for about another 5 hours or something after you left. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Petty Rosso. Yeah, Oxy's really good. We're just running rings around Chaos with Chameleon Skinks, like just whittling them down. But we did... So basically fighting Chaos, like Chameleon Skinks are just the shit. Even though it takes some time to kill the armoured stuff. But Chaos Knights are a bit of a problem, that's the only thing, because they're so fast and they can reach the Chameleons before we can just, kite them away. But yeah, we left it sort of mid first wave. I think we'd taken out like 4 armies and there were 12 to deal with, so there were 8 left. And it was obvious that we wouldn't have too much trouble. We might have lost another settlement or two, another minor settlement, but we would have been able to deal with that. Second army was doing fine. We had a third army as well, that did really well, using what are they called? Bastiladons with solar engines. Yeah, we had like 4 of those in the army just as a bit of an experiment. Okay, so Keepsake of Gazul's Favoured. So summons a unique ancestor hero. So Hero's Pendant and Chain of Binding. So where do we get... Oh, okay, if you click on it, it shows you where to get it from. Right, do these show up on the map? Is there some special map that shows me these things?
It has been lost to our people for far too long.
Right, so that's Lamia, isn't it? So I guess these things we just, as we come across them. Be nice to see a map so I could kind of target where I'm going. But yeah, so he's got some cool stuff here. So he's got a T-Rex. Again, a couple of items. So
it shall be reunited with the Dowie soon.
One of these is where Clan Moors are, located. I'm guessing if it's a T-Rex, there's got to be something down here in the jungle. Yeah, okay, so that's this is going to put us at loggerheads with Krokgar. And then Morgrim's Gears of War, range for bolt throws, missile strength, ammunition and reload time. So that kind of buffs up our artillery. Smednir's Metallurgy Cipher, Oath Gold generated, Additional trade resource. Okay, so there's some good stuff here. Dead cooldown reduction for all rune magic. Army ability, Ancestral Rune of Grimnir, so a Vortex spell. This one, Ancestral Rune of Grungni, so that's an augment spell. And this one is a heal, okay. And then the standard Rune Forge stuff. I don't know if any of this stuff has been updated, like if there's new items in here. But we've got talismans, yeah, like we had before. We've got Slayer's Belt. And then character runes, right? So these are the ones that you can put on. Yeah, so these are like, so you can have 3 of these in total. I don't know if they stack. But yeah, Rune of Fear. And then you've got some Master Runes down here. So you can only have 1 of these in total. But we've got Armor plus 50. Master Rune of Spite. Which is the, yeah, the Vortex. Sorry, the Mortis Engine effect. Yeah, okay, so these are cool. Hit points plus 20%. Weapon strength plus 20%. And Master Rune of Flight. Magic Missile. And then banner runes, right, so these are the ones that you'll put onto. Oh my god, there's so much to look at, guys. So much to look at. Like, anybody who's already played the Dwarves as well, by all means, do just tell me. Just say, like, what's good and what's not. Master Rune of Gruff One Eye. Cause Terror. Okay, so that's only against greenskins. Perfect Vigor. Ward Save, Master Rune of Grungni. Yeah, there's so much stuff here. Like, I feel like I might have to read some of this after this stream. And then no items to recycle. Okay, so I think that's turn 1 done. I don't think we need to do. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything else. Right. Okay, we've got 1 rune item over here. I was just seeing if there's anything in the desert. There's something here. Is that? I know what that is. That is Galbaraz. Yes, I did know. I promise. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of. That's Iron Rock, isn't it? That's where. Yeah, that's where Grimgore is. And there's something down here as well. That's Karakazul, isn't it? Alright, cool. Let's, without further ado, I think let's move on. Oh, okay, Petterosso. Yeah, that's good to know. Okay, so we're not going to have to go to, say, where Malekith is and the opposite corner of the map entirely to get things on the go. So it feels like the game is sort of telling me to go and take out Krokgar, because obviously our best territory is jungle anyway. Not on my watch, King Cazador. So far separated from the rest of my subjects, your position is uniquely vulnerable. So too am I, left in Karakazul without the aid of my greatest Rune Lord. As we stand defiant against the threat of the vile greenskins and the repulsive Skaven Scourge, it's clear that our strength must be combined if we are to withstand their advances and ensure the great hold of Karakazul not fall. So yeah, Oath Golds, Treasury, 1500 gold, and we'll gain the opportunity to confederate. Okay, dude, yeah, no worries, man. Good luck finishing the work.
All ways are best.
So we'll embed back in here and let's go and take Lost Plateau. Oh, it says close victory. Oh, crikey. Wow, have I underestimated this? Should I have recruited? Alright, well, if we fail horribly, we can always restart the campaign. Did I push ahead too greedily? Yeah, provided that we can, yeah, get a lot of value out of the artillery, then this should be okay. The Iron Breakers will hopefully be key to our success here as well. Alrighty, okay, so yeah, we just need to, yeah, we need to pepper them with some of that explosive ammo as we can. How much ammo do they have? 22. Okay, so not all the ammo in the world. Go here, I think. Alright, so yeah, let's see how we do. Right, so yeah, I definitely want to make sure that they can use up their ammo. And got a unit of Longbeards here, so they should hold pretty well. Gotta be careful about yeah, yeah, they've got some cavalry. Just got to be careful about the cavalry getting to us. Yeah, move these away a little bit.
Dwarf warriors!
Okay, let's try something like this.
Warriors! We'll guard it!
So yeah, they are coming for me. Should maybe have gone a little bit further across, because they are going to get quite a. They are going to sort of lap around me. But let's see how we go. All right, so keep the faith. Keep the faith that we're going to be okay. Goblin archers, orc boys. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a bit smashed up this fight for sure. Nice that this artillery applies that discouraged effect. I mean, on top of what artillery already do. Yeah, like burnt, I think it was, -8 leadership. Yeah, let's do what we can. Once we've got some nice blobs, let's see if we can get some. We'll attack the ground wherever the blobs are strongest. Right, try and take away any missile advantage that they've got, so that we can solely focus on yeah, on the orc boys. It's the orc boys that are the most dangerous, and yeah, just making sure. That's it actually. Right, so yeah, the quarrelers. We'll start by focusing on. Yeah, we'll start by focusing on their archers and also on their goblin wolf riders. They're coming in front, which is nice. Yeah, focus these down. Yo, Glenn. Glenn, welcome to the stream. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, we've had a certainly quite a lot of reading at the start of the campaign first, but yeah, it's going well. Going well. I'm gonna have him go in there. I need to make sure that we yeah, we use up these blasting charges, and now I definitely want to make sure that we get their missiles offline. Yeah, orc arrow boys there. Let's get rid of those guys. Goblin Wolf Rider's kind of pulled through, which is obviously not good for our missiles. You're going to go in there. You're going to turn around and you're going to try and shoot here. We're in a bit of danger over there, I sense. Let's do that. Let's put that rune down over here. Right, Dwarf Warriors come out this way. Right, you guys fire. Just fire. How about you, Glenn? How are you doing today? How about you fire there as well? Or in fact, no, let's attack the ground here. Let's attack the ground. Try and keep this runesmith from getting to... is this armor?